this is like another episode of Effective Gamers, but this episode we are really just gonna like I'm gonna show you guys I don't know what to call it, like the most expensive computer that I could possibly build right now. That's kind of what I'm thinking I'm gonna call it. So first off, we have the motherboard here, and for this to load, the Asus Dual LGA 2011 Intel C602 SATA 6 GB per second, USB 3.0, yeah, all that good stuff. Coming in at $534. It's not really highlighting right now. But yeah, this thing is insane. If you guys look at this, it has not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 PCI Express 3.0 ports. That basically means they can do four-way SLI with Titans, which we're gonna be taking advantage of. I'm not gonna lie. So now we have the dual 2011 sockets up here, and those are just because, well, why not? Why not have dual 2011 sockets? I mean, that's just kind of a no-brainer that you're gonna be using dual i7s. Like, duh, it's not gonna be a gaming PC if you don't have dual i7s. So let's see, the price is $534. Okay, and now on to the next thing. So we have the memory, the RAM, Corsair Vengeance Pro Series 16 gigabytes 2x8. Now, as you can see, it's out of stock on Newegg. So I think last time I checked this, it was about, I don't know, like 150-ish. So of course we're gonna be using all this. So if you remember on the motherboard, which you just went over, that had like, I think it was 8 slots on it for this. So 150 times 8, which would be like 1,100-ish, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's that. So that is the RAM that we're doing. This is insane performance RAM. As you can see, it has its own air cooler that comes in stock. You know, you're going to be getting some really good performance out of this, because after all, it is, where did it say it? I think that this is how fast it goes, which is lightning fast speed. So now on to the CPUs, which you're going to be using two of. The Intel Core i7 4960X. Now, this thing comes in at a whopping $1,050. Now we're going to be using two of those. So basically we're spending just a god-awful amount on our CPU. But this will also give us a total of 8 gigahertz a second. Or 8 gigahertz. Sorry, not the second. But yeah, this is just an insanely fast CPU. So I don't really know what else to tell you about this, because if you use this in a build that is the ultimate like gaming thing, it's not, you shouldn't even use this thing for gaming. It's just insane. Like, find a better use for it, because if you're just using this for pure gaming, then you're wasting this thing's abilities. So we're going to be wasting two of them, because why not? So now, you know guys, we're not going to be using any like normal hard drive. Yeah, I got to go for a terabyte of SSD. So we're going with the Samsung 840 EVO 1 terabyte. And now we're going to be using 6 of these. So yeah. And last time I checked, these came in at about like $250. Don't quote me on that though. So let's just add this up. Okay. So I'm just adding these up like while I'm recording, because, you know, more accurate, more like on time stuff. So now let's get on to the GPUs. So of course we can't go without using a GTX Titan. Coming in at $1,000, we're going to be using 4-way SLI, which most of you guys probably know that this isn't the most efficient way to run these GPUs, but if you really want to, you can just use two-way SLIs. I don't really like what to call that. But yeah, you can also see here some incredible things. Yeah. This graphics card is a beast. You can run, what, like 4 monitors off of each, so you could do a total of 16 monitors in your rig. So this is coming out at $1,000. You're going to be using 4 of them, so about $4,000. Now, I'm not going to say that if I had all the money, I would spend it on this, because that's just a total waste of money. As much as I do love computers. Just holy crap, who would spend this much on something like this? So next up we have the power supply, which we're going to be using the Corsair Professional Series Gold AX 1200, because we're running 4-way SLI Titans and two 2011s. So we're going to need 1200 watts, pretty much. It's always better to have more than less. So this is coming in at around 300, so just add that up. And honestly, it's a pretty nice power supply, fully modular, as you can tell, because by Corsair. Corsair makes insanely well-developed products. I'm going to say that. And 80 plus gold, really efficient. Can't really go wrong with that. Now, we're going to have 2 radiators to cool our 2 2011s. So, basically, these are just all-out power, because those 2011s will heat up like a mofo. So, we need 2 of these, of course, because we have 2 2011s. So, that's 140 times 2 is 280. Okay. Now, so I'm just kind of going like in random order here, but there's actually a really aesthetically pleasing radiator. It has just really good like aesthetics. But of course, you would change out these fans for, I don't know, whatever you want, pretty much. Just as long as it's high static pressure fans, then it should be good. But yeah, Cooler Master Glacier 240L. So now for the tower. This thing is insane. And Andrew, you just Skype me while I'm on camera. Great job. Just kidding, man. I love you. So this is the Corsair Obsidian Series 900D, and then with all that stuff. So I'm really just using this because it has more space than anything else that you could really want. Yeah. But actually, if you really do look at some of these, it's incredible. Like, as you can see here, like, just how big it is. Like, you have a full basement to work with. So you could have, well, we're going to be using all 6 of those with our SSDs. We could actually fit in 2 power supplies if we wanted to. So I think that we're going to do that. So we're just going to throw on another 300, because why not? And then, yeah, this thing just has so much room. Like, it's not even funny. Yeah. And then this is another 310. So let's move on to the next thing, which is the monitor, because you can't really see what you're doing unless you have one of these. So we are going to be using 4 Asus, these things. Yeah, this is a 4K monitor. I haven't actually like used 4K, but I've heard that it is incredible to play games on, just to watch movies, to just compute on, because it's just insane. It's 4 times 1080p. Like, you can't get any higher resolution than that right now. But these are coming in at $2,800. So let's just add these up. 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to be using 4 of these because, you know, we're just going all out on this. If like so, each Titan can hold up to 4 monitors, so I'm assuming that this is pretty much pushing the limits of all those Titans. Plus, when you're gaming, you can just like turn off like 2 of the monitors and then get a better frame rate. So after that, we're also going to need a keyboard. So I'm going with the Mad Catz Strike black gaming keyboard. Now this thing is not the most expensive on the market, of course, but it just looks badass. Like, look at this thing. It has that, I don't even know what it is anymore because I put this all together like a month ago. As a detachable gaming thing, so you would use this like palm rest, and then you'd just like detach like the rest of the keys that you don't need. And it also has a detachable number pad and stuff. It's just, why do you need all of it? You don't. So then we're gonna go over to the mouse now. Now, I do like Mad Catz peripherals. They're just sexy. I'm not gonna lie about it. Mad Catz makes sexy things for computers. So we're gonna be using this Cyborg Rat 7. I chose white because I think that looks the best out of all the colors. It's totally up to you though. Oh, I think this is like 180. Forgot to add this up really quick. Yeah, so plus 180. And now we go back to the mouse. So this comes in, this is actually more expensive than the keyboard, but I forgot what it had. It was like an insane DPI when I looked it up. Yeah, but these Mad Catz just makes really good peripherals. Now, of course, we could go with like headphones and like a mic and everything, but I don't know. We're just kind of like talking normal stuff. You just want to just throw that stuff in at like another $400. So this comes in at basically 200. So our grand total for this is 2,220 and two. I'm just gonna type this out for you guys. It is a 22254 with a big fat $sign right there. So yeah, that is an insane amount of money for a computer. But if you wanted to put on like really expensive headphones, really expensive speakers, surround sound, maybe like another 4K TV just like put over your 4 other 4K monitors, then yeah, you could like bump it up to like $2,600 if you just want to do that. I don't know why you would though. But anyways, guys, this will wrap it up for this episode. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Do what you do. Stay sexy. And I will see you next episode.